Hello guys and welcome to a vlog. I'm just gonna set you down, just using a candle as a tripod. Feels like it's been a while since I properly vlogged because it has been. The last thing I did was testing basics, and since then I have I've been to LA. I got back yesterday. I'm so jet lagged, it's unbelievable. Like, I can't remember the last time I had jet lag this bad. When I woke up this morning, I was completely delirious, which is not really something I've experienced before. And it's 10:30 now on Friday, and I honestly don't know how I'm going to make it to the end of the day. But it will be fine. It's just so long since I've had jet lag, I forgot how weird it makes you feel, and like, makes you feel hungover. That kind of, like, the world is just slightly out of reach from you. But yeah, LA was amazing. I went with Lindsay and we had it as like a proper girls trip, and yeah, it was just so good. So I was reading an email at the same time then. Yeah, it was lovely, and now I have got so much to get on with and the busiest week ever, and lots of exciting things to tell you guys about. Just lots of general life update stuff at the moment, some of which I'm not quite ready to share yet, but I will when I feel ready. But the bit that is very exciting in it all is that I am moving house, and I think that's exciting alone, even just for the fact that moving vlogs are the best vlogs ever. I am obsessed with watching people move house. Whenever anyone who I watch on YouTube is moving, I become like 1,000 times more engaged with their content. And I move next week, so really quickly. So on the Sunday when you're watching this, it'll be 1 week until I move. I haven't put a single thing in a box. I haven't organised a single thing. It is so unbelievably last minute. Well, it's been like in the works for a while, but because I've been away, it's now really last minute for me to get everything sorted. So I think all of the vlogs are going to be a bit manic going forward. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm moving to East London, so it's going to be something completely different. I can't wait to show you guys the space. I wasn't sure if you would want to see a flat tour of this place before I go. It would kind of just be showing you exactly as it is at the moment, which is a bit of a mess, but I didn't know if that would be useful to say, like, in terms of when you live in a space, there's certain things that you realise are or aren't practical for how you live. So maybe if I showed you it as it is day to day, it would be like, I always make a mess of this area, and so I'm going to try and do that differently in my new place. So let me know if that's something you'd like to see, because I could film that on my own this week before I start packing everything up. But yeah, I'm so excited. It feels like a really fresh start. I can't wait to be in a new area of London. The whole time I lived in London, I've been in West London, and I moved around here because most of my friends were here when I initially moved to London, but it's kind of switched now more to people based more east. And I can't wait. It's a little terrace house, so I'll show you all when I get there. But I'm so excited. I'm so sad to leave this space because I've loved it, and I've only just been here for a year. And I've been so happy here, but it's such the right time for a change. There's no part of me that that wants to stay here at the moment. Obviously, I love this place so much, and like I said, I've been so happy here, but I'm just so ready for something new. So yeah, I just can't wait. And it will be lots of moving stuff, like I said, lots of homeware stuff. There's not much stuff I need to get, but I'm so excited to see what, because this place in my previous place, drilling 1 minute. This place and my previous place were of a really similar style. This is the other reason I'm really looking forward to leaving here. There's been so much work going on, with like parquet floors and the bay windows and stuff. And so obviously my furniture has kind of looked similar. It's been such a similar ilk from one place to the next, so I can't wait to see what it's going to look like in a space that really is very different. And yeah, I'm excited to vlog it all, and for you guys to come along with me with it all. I know you all love moving content as well, and homeware content, so yeah, I'm super excited. So that's going to be what content is focused on. Aside from testing basics, I put something on Instagram yesterday saying I'm going to do a denim testing basics. I'm going to show you just the replies. Like, it was mental. You guys are so helpful. I've just spent some time doing a tally this morning and had to give up before I even got through it. Right, so I just put one of these like question things up on stories. There was so many responses. I couldn't believe it. So I've tried to go through them all and tally everything up. Honestly, it just goes on and on. You get the drift. And tally everything up, like you can see here. So yeah, I'm gonna do like a straight leg denim one, but I think it's gonna have to be more than 5 brands. I'm gonna have to do 10 brands, which means it's obviously gonna take a while. And especially with jeans, I think they need to be worn more than once, because it takes longer than that to see if they're gonna knee in any way. So I think this is gonna be like months in the working, basically. But yeah, Levi's was the winning brand by a long shot. There's also Redone, Weekday, Topshop, Arquette, Uniqlo, COS, Gold, I don't know how you say it. It's like an LA denim brand, which I've actually never really heard of before, but looks really bloody good. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. But aside from testing basics, I think most content is going to be vlogging going forward. And I know I kind of haven't been as active as usual over the past few weeks, so thank you so much for being patient. I've just been like, working through some stuff. Like I said, but I will share more with you, like more live stuff with you at a time where I feel a bit more ready to do it. But yeah, I just kind of needed just a bit of time. But now I feel like so rejuvenated and just so looking forward to moving, I can't tell you. I think I'm gonna have to go make myself another coffee before I literally fall asleep where I'm sat. Today I'm just at home, which is really nice, just doing some work. I've just been working on my LA blog post. I love all the pictures that I got so much, so I'm going to link it in the description box for you. And I feel like I got kind of different photos to that I normally do in LA, which I'm really pleased with. Sometimes when you go back to the same place a lot, I can like shoot photos and be like, oh, I'm just like taking the same pictures every single time I go somewhere or go back to the same place. But I really like the feel of these, so I'm really chuffed with that. And I'm sure I've got loads more to tell you, which will come to me throughout the day, but for now I've been speaking for 6 minutes, so I'm going to stop speaking and check in with you all later. Guys, quick question for you regarding testing basics. So I'm going to do 10 pairs of jeans. Ideally, I don't want to get them all in the same sort of wash, because I don't want 10 pairs of mid-wash jeans. But can you guys let me know in the comments if you think that's too compromising? Like, I'm thinking of getting these Redone ones in black, because specifically this style also comes in mid-wash. But I don't know if that's going to be too hard to compare, if the wash is different, or if you guys think that matters. I think the majority of them are going to be mid-wash, because a lot of them like don't have as much of a range of different washes as this. But I was just trying to get out of having 10 pairs of the same coloured jeans. Like these ones are some COS ones, they do them in black as well. So I could definitely mix it up, or would you rather the most expensive ones like Redone be in a mid-wash, or do you just not think it matters what the wash is, so long as you can buy that specific pair in different washes? Let me know in the comments, please. I just need to order. Most of them I'm going to go in store and try on. I've got Stories, Arquette, COS, Weekday, Topshop and Uniqlo. All of these I'm going to try on in store. I have a pair of the Levi's ribcage ones already. These were really, really highly requested. And I'm not going to go out and buy a new pair. It's just so wasteful to go and buy the exact same pair. And I haven't washed these ever. So they're kind of getting a head start, because I've got an idea on what I think I've maybe worn them 4 or 5 times. So I'll wear them again, but then make sure that's clear within the video. But it's just ridiculous to buy the exact same pair when that specific style was requested so much. Yeah, and these ones I'm going to go in store this week and get those. And but yeah, let me know about, just need to order online the American brand, which is going to be Redone, a gold, I have no idea how you say that, I've not decided which pair from that, and then Everlane as well, which I think I'm going to have to order in 2 sizes, because their trouser sizing is so confusing sometimes. I always feel like I'm in between sizes, so I think I'm going to have to order both to get an idea of what's best. Hey guys, oh, I'm hungover. Just because jet lag obviously wasn't enough for me, I decided to have some drinks last night, and again slept about 4 hours, so now I'm jet lagged and hungover. What a combination. And I've been rubbing my eyes and forgetting I've got mascara on. I did something really interesting this morning, which I wanted to talk about a little bit, and I went for a tarot card reading. Is it Wolf Sister? Let me check, because I'm going to leave her details in the description box. Yeah, Wolf Sister. It's the lady who I went to, and I went to a place that she's at in Hackney at the moment. And I sort of wanted to talk about it, because it's kind of one of those things that I would still laugh at a little bit, which is really bad. And think, oh, it's all like a load of rubbish, that kind of a thing, and the whole spiritual thing. and ultimately I don't think that, and it's something that I want to get more in touch with, and I'm not naturally like that, like everything comes from my head. Like I very rarely experience gut feelings. I like my heart never really makes decisions for me. Everything is with my head. And it's left me feeling, especially recently, like I've just got so much noise in my head, and I can't, like, I don't know, I can't separate stuff, and I can't help over analysing and overthinking everything to the point where, like, I sometimes then don't even know my own opinion on something, because I'm like, whoa, you've thought of that from every possible angle, that there is just nothing left of it almost. So from that, I've been wanting to like try and find ways to build on the other parts of me that should be parts of decision making and just part of my everyday conversation with myself. And so yeah, I had a tarot card reading, and it was amazing, and I won't go into too much of what she'd said, but one thing she had said, which was really resonated with me, was that this thing about me being in my head all the time and over analysing, and that I'm actually not listening to my body ever, because everything's with my head. So it's not thinking like, okay, but how does that feel? Everything's like, what does that make me think? And so yeah, I thought that would be maybe something that would be good to talk about, and here as a platform, if that's something that you guys suffer with as well, or notice you're doing, and ways that you, I don't know, like she'd said so much about how I need to make space in my life and take more time for me, and every day be like, what do I need today? What does my body think it needs? And just be a bit more connected with myself outside of my mind. I don't think I'm making very good sense of this at all. And she like recommended doing things like a morning journal. She writes 3 A4 pages every single morning as soon as she wakes up, of just what she's thinking, what she's feeling. So I'm gonna get like an A4 notebook today so I can start doing stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys had any tips or like thoughts on that, I think maybe I'll try and like share some of the process of just asking that question of, what do I think I need today, and see what it opens up in my life. I don't know, I'm like trying to understand it all more, and trying to work out ways that I can nurture my own mental health, and I don't know, just feel a bit more balanced maybe. Like the overthinking thing I know is so common, like so many people do it, but it's so, everything is so overanalyzed with me, it's ridiculous, and I want to be able to move away from that a little bit. And yeah, we'll see. I thought it was kind of interesting. I've just ordered myself something off Deliveroo for lunch, and I think the motorbike has just pulled up outside. So I'm going to eat that, yes it is, and then I'm going to check in with you guys a bit later. I'm going to start some packing, so we're going to vlog that. Then Katie's coming around this evening, I'm going to make us some pasta, so when you go to the shops and stuff. It's the most miserable grey London day, it's just non-stop drizzle, but yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. So I've just done the morning journal, where you write 3 full pages, and that's 3 sides, not like 3 individual pages like this. So 1, 2, 3. It's taken me the best part of an hour, and I realised that if you are a busy person and you've got to be up for work, and even more if you've got the school run and everything, it's impossible to put an extra hour aside in the morning, and I'm really fortunate that I can, because obviously I don't commute and stuff. I'm hoping it's going to get quicker over time. My understanding of it is meant to be almost like a stream of consciousness, I suppose. So in theory it should get quicker, but I found it quite hard to write 3 full pages. The first side, it was really easy. It was like everything that was on the very top of my head. And by the time I got onto these 2, I was more like, ooh. But that's when it was quite interesting, because then I was having to think if there was stuff I wanted to unravel more, that was on my initial thoughts, other things that I should bring up. So at the moment it feels very conscious and not at all subconscious, I would say. But I would imagine this is something that you get quicker at, but I can't see how you could write 3 pages in under half an hour, really, because it's just quite a lot of words. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I'm really interested to carry on doing it and see like what patterns of thoughts I can see showing up, and just how it makes me feel on a day-to-day basis. These notebooks, by the way, are from Moleskine. You get them in like a pack of 3, like this, and they're about £12, which is really good. But I mean, just any old jotter would do, and they're not quite A4, are they, I suppose, so you could just get a normal A4 jotter for sure. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. It was like a really interesting exercise and harder than I thought, if I'm honest. I don't think I realised how much 3 pages is, and I would highly recommend it. Maybe it'd be something you could even introduce to your routine on a weekend. I think it's quite integral to do it in the morning because it's meant to be your first set of thoughts, which I know is really frustrating in terms of finding the time to do it. I don't want you all getting up at like 3 AM in order to do your morning pages. But yeah, it's been really interesting. Excuse my crazy lady hair. Having short hair when you wake up in the morning, it's like, wow, this can really change in a day. This jumper, I think I'll get questions about. It's really old. It's from the White Company. Mum got it me for Christmas like a couple of years ago. I don't wear it that often because it's quite tight on the arms, which isn't always the most comfortable when you're at home. Yeah, I'm just making myself some porridge. I was watching Callie Thorpe, who I love, Instagram stories yesterday, and she did this like amazing porridge with apple and almonds and some almond butter. So I'm going to make that this morning, and it's kind of like just going forward. I want to do stuff like this that looks after myself a bit more, and it's more me focused. I'm just in a world of me, selfish, of like every day trying to be like, what's going to make you feel better, what do you need to do for you, and focusing so much on happiness being like solely coming from me, I suppose. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna make this porridge and then I'm gonna start packing up some stuff. I think I probably will film a flat tour this morning once I've gotten ready, because once I start putting everything in boxes, that's just kind of gonna be it. But I'm at home all day today, and then Laura's coming around later. I might go to the Waitrose and get some stuff to make her a roast, and then you'll be watching this vlog on Sunday evening, where I won't be looking quite as rough as I'd look on Sunday morning. But yeah, I slept really well, guys. I went to bed about 9:30 and Mum rang me. She's on holiday. She woke me up, rung me and woke me up about 7:45. And I was ready to get up then, but I've had like a good 10-hour sleep there, so I feel like a new person as well, which is good. But yeah, I'm gonna finish making this and watch an episode of Friends while I eat it, and then get ready. This looks so good. Thank you, Callie, for the recipe. I actually just used Scottish oats with some oat milk, apple, walnuts, almonds, almond butter, and a tiny bit of honey. Ooh. Right, I've showered and I have put some makeup on. I haven't dried my hair yet. I'm just gonna walk out to Waitrose. I'm just wearing this really nice jumper that Under the Stories have sent me. I'm working with them on some YouTube content, which you guys will see soon. But I'm just wearing this jumper today. It's like a black turtleneck, and it's really big and baggy and just very comfortable. Perfect for a Sunday. And I'm just gonna pop on my Toteme trench. In fact, let me pop you down. And then do a quick Waitrose trip to get some stuff to make a roast for Laura and I. I've been wearing this trench so much because it really keeps you dry. And the weather in London has just been non-stop drizzle. Like just miserable weather. The only thing I don't like about it is that these come undone all the time. So I'm constantly like retying them, refastening them. That would definitely be the downside to it. Some boots on. It's only like a 15-minute walk to Waitrose, and then once I've done that, I'm in for the day, so that's why I want to get it over with. Oh, these are my Tods Boots from last winter, which I still love. We're in. Okay, off we go. Back from the shops. Didn't quite go to plan because I went to Waitrose and it was closed. It doesn't open until 12 on a Sunday, which is so late. Like, the day's almost done by 12. Not really, but then I just had to walk up to M&S at Notting Hill instead. Anyway. Yeah, got everything for a roast to make for Laura when she gets here. She'll be here at around 3. I think it's probably around 12 now. So I've got a few hours to just get sorted, get everything I need done. Potter about and things. And yeah, I'm just going to have Friends on in the background. I better film this flat tour, because then, like I said, Laura's going to be helping me pack. So once the packing started, it's not going to look how it normally looks, which is a shit tip. Chicken's in the oven. Roasties have been parboiled and seasoned. parsnips and carrots are ready. Laura's coming here very soon. And yeah, all is good. Having a lovely Sunday and I feel good. And I'm very much enjoying just having friends on all day long. Laura's here. The whole house is so smoky. But the roast is ready. And it's gravy served in a glamorous Pyrex jug. Oh yes.
I caught you sleeping here, all wrapped in wool. I caught you sleeping here, almost broke my heart. I found you dreaming of you always, always. When I was just a child, a lonely boy, I held on to my dreams like they could run from me. The hopes I harbored fled, as they often do, but I still dreamed of you and how my dreams come true. And as we say goodnight, I hold you close and tight.